Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time. On May 6th, many small creators showed up to Willimantic, Connecticut to battle it out in the Get Back backyard, starting the rise of Breakout and the many other small creator promotions that we have going on. But it was so good the first time, we had to do it a second time. Breakout 002 Back to the Ring is going down in Georgia on September 16th, 2023. And today, I am here with your main event fight. On my left, we have a returning face, Mr. TATAKAI Kawakami. He's currently 0-1 in the small creator scene, and he's just looking for his big redemption against one of the biggest stars that we have had in this small creator scene. The man of many impressions, the man that they don't let on SpongeBob AI covers, Mr. Mr. 1.5 million followers sensation on TikTok, Mr. Potent Frog.
That's right, baby. How the hell are we? Let's go. I'm looking all scrawny because my green screen over here. But...
Anyways, today is their main event face-to-face. Boys, how we feeling?
Great.
Great. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome. Now, to start off, I wanted to ask TATAKAI, what made you want to fight in the first place? Obviously, we've seen you before on the first Breakout event, but I want to know, why did you decide to fight?
Like on the first event, or just
no, just in general.
Why did I
just in
even
general.
pick up the gloves? Oh man, honestly, it kind of just started out as like a good workout, and then it just kind of found my place in it somehow because I just enjoyed it, and then with very minimal training, I found out that I was actually pretty decent at it, and it was fun, and honestly, I just I got a family to feed, so I'm trying to make it big. So this is just currently it's a side hustle, but it'd be nice to make it a main job.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of the small creators can echo that same feeling as well. Now, Frog, I want to ask, why do you want to fight? You don't really have to. You got a whole career going for yourself. Like, why do you want to get into the ring?
Well, I watched the first Creator Clash, and I've never been like a fitness dude. That's just me. I've never been like a sports guy or a fitness guy. That's just not ever been my thing. But watching the first Creator Clash and seeing all these YouTubers that I grew up watching, like getting in the ring and boxing the hell out of each other, was just the greatest concept to me. Like seeing people that aren't Logan Paul or KSI, like getting into the ring, like those just the typical what you would expect people to fight. People you just totally do not expect to be in the ring are getting in there and fighting each other. And so the first event really put the idea in my head, and then that second event really sealed the deal for me that I wanted to kind of be a part of it. So Creator Clash is kind of what put the idea in my head.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting to me. That sounded like bullshit. I'm sorry. I legitimately, that's interesting.
Wow, okay. So interesting.
So
wow.
Interesting. Anyways. So I want to ask you, Frog, another question. What does this fight mean to you? Like, what does it really mean to you to get into the ring?
I definitely like the fact that I'm helping out all these other creators who are on the card, who are like just starting out or, have started and are trying to get somewhere with boxing. Because I know just having a face on there that's like at least semi-recognizable is always good promotion. Like, which, not to sound like, like I'm boasting or anything, because I'm not nothing. But like just having the help there with the smaller creators, and then becoming a part of hopefully something bigger in the future, and then getting myself into a better version of myself that I want to be, I think that's kind of the big goal there.
Yeah, that's actually really fucking inspiring, bro. That's just, Man, I really got to bring up the energy. But
Well,
TATAKAI.
I could have worded that a little better, but
That sounded great to me.
It sounded really good to me. But no, TATAKAI, what does this fight mean to you? Are you trying to come in here and try to, maybe rip his head off? Like,
Well, first of all, I'd like to point out that this is kind of crazy, you know? I mean, Frog has literally a great foundation, and he doesn't have to do this, you know? But like he said, he's here to help us out, you know, give small creators like ourselves just, a platform, help us like boost a little bit and, put us out there, which I respect a lot. No, I'm not there to just absolutely kill the guy. I mean, it's boxing, you're going to get hurt, that's just kind of how it goes. But I don't have any extreme ill intentions towards this man right here because, I mean, ultimately he's giving us a lot of help and doing us all a favor by even accepting this fight, So I'm just kind of in awe, and I hope to, just like you said, boost myself. I hope to boost myself into the scene a little more, and even if it's not like as far as like boxing goes, like Misfits, Creator Clash, whatnot. I mean, at least just show people that I am a content creator, and honestly, first and foremost, that is what I like to do. I love coming home, recording myself playing a video game and cutting it up and posting it. I love taking my camera to the gym and showing my workout or doing like just like a day in a life with me. It's just something I enjoy doing. So first and foremost, I like that. And this is just something that comes along with it. So it's nice.
all right, nice to hear. TATAKAI, I wanted to ask, I think you pretty much answered it already, but I mean, what do you feel about Mr. Potent Frog? Like, what does he make you feel?
He makes me feel absolutely pissed off, so angry. No, I'm kidding. Great guy. I mean, we've spoken. We were actually gonna cross paths in 001, but it just didn't work out, in which it happens. But we're here now. So I'm slowly putting myself in a headspace where it's like, you don't like him, no matter how much you like him, you don't like him. So I'm trying to put myself in there, but honestly, it's no extreme ill will. I'm just trying. It's a fight. You gotta try to dislike the guy.
Right.
So
right. Now, Frog, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Mr. TATAKAI over here? You've seen his last fight. How do you feel about him?
Oh, it's all love over here, baby.
I gotta respect the guy. He's put in the work. He's been working out. Doja frickin' Stone. I mean, honestly. No, but yeah, I love him, man. He's my buddy. I'm also kind of in the same boat as he's in, like trying to convince myself, I gotta kind of be a certain way because it's a fight, but it's hard. It's hard when you're like so amicable with the person that you're going up against. So,
right. I also wanted to ask you this, Frog. So obviously, there's not really any footage of you boxing out there, is there? Right?
No. I got to get in the habit of like having somebody film me. Like I just recently got to where I can like, be in a gym to like start training and everything. Cause we just had another one open up here. So like, otherwise I would have had to be traveling to go like to train for like a good little distance. So I just got to where I can finally train here close to home. So that's a big plus.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I was mainly asking the question, is there any fighter out there, influencer, maybe actual combat sports? Is there anyone that inspires your style, or like we could at least get like a vision of like how you would look on September 16th?
Man, that's a tough question because, like I said, I'm not like big avid in the sports game. So like,
Crank
I don't
gameplays.
know. Crank gameplays is crank gameplays mixed with a little bit of Nathan Barnett dad thrown in there.
You're collecting the Creator Clash people like Infinity Stones. You just got them all.
Yeah.
And you're gonna snap on
I'm
September 16th.
I'm a head first. I'm gonna just come in and just windmill the whole time. Windmill arms all the
Hey
way.
man, it works for some people.
Very well does work for some people. I can attest to that. But anyways, now my next question is, what is your preparation looking like for this fight, TATAKAI? Obviously, we've seen your previous fight against the Iron Boy, Raphael, Iron Boy Forever. He didn't die, he retired, but you know what, I don't know why I did that. But what is different in your preparation for this fight against Potent Frog?
Definitely working on being a little more reactive and not being so hesitant whenever I, have things that I can capitalize on. I mean, from what I remember, I haven't watched the fight in a while, but there were some moments where I could have capitalized on a big shot, and I just left it alone. But I've just been working on my confidence as far as being in the ring and sparring people who are better than me. I've been working a lot on my just my overall physical fitness. I've been eating good. I can't lie, but it's time to cut down. So diet's gonna change a lot, and it's gonna put me in a little pissy mood because I love food, Korean barbecue, ramen, sushi. Give it all to me, but I can't do that anymore. So, yep. So that's where I'm at. Nothing has changed as far as like weightlifting or anything like that. But I'm just trying to build up that that confidence of after landing a big shot, go. I had trouble with that during sparring too. I would land a big shot and I would just kind of sit back and wait, like, oh, okay, admire my work a little bit. But it's just not how it works in the fight game. You got to capitalize on the shots. So.
Right. Now, Potent Frog, what is your preparation looking like for this fight? Because, we haven't seen much of you, so, as much information as we could get out of you, the better.
So, right now, it's not anything super heavy. I've still got to buy my own gloves. That's a big thing. I've been borrowing gloves, so that's one thing. But really, I've been walking like 3 miles a day, trying to get 3 miles in every morning. I've been doing VR boxing as well at home. So like there's a training system on there that's got like, it's a light sport. I forget what exactly it's called, but it's like a big boxing pad thing. So I've been doing a lot of that, and that shit gets me like pouring sweat, surprisingly. I kind of laughed it off at first, but that shit works you out pretty well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I heavily agree with you, man. Just from personal experience and whatnot. But all right, so I wanted to ask you both, what do you believe is your biggest strength? What have you seen in camp that has really stood out to you? I'm going to ask that question to Mr. Frog first.
I think that I'm good at like getting a lot in quickly. Mm-hmm. And then I think that I have some decent reaction times, or at least decent, I should say flexibility rather, with like, movement, that's my biggest thing. Cause I used to be like a spider monkey growing up, man. I was everywhere. So like, I'm just a spry little guy. I'm just like a little pimp, like walking all around.
Alrighty. So Mr. Kawakami, what is your biggest strength going into this fight? Is there anything that has changed from your last fight to now? Is there maybe a little bit more turnover on your shots? Something different? Yeah, what you got?
I definitely figured out that, I can actually move my wrist just a little more, just to get a little more power, and it makes a big difference. So I figured that out, and I think my strength over Frog is just going to be my overall physical fitness. Okay. I mean, I feel like I have that over like 90% of my opponents that I'll ever fight. So I just, being a personal trainer and understanding how things work and just finding enjoyment and being active really helps me with that. Okay. So prime example is that 3-round fight against Raph. I mean, it was harder than some spars, but overall, I felt like I can go another 2, 3, 4 rounds just because it's just how I operate. I'm physically fit. I can go the distance. I can run 3 to 6 miles.
Mm.
It just kind of comes to me. So
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So September 16th comes around. I wanted to ask Potent Frog, if you win on September 16th, who is next or what is next for you?
Next, I'm going for either Misfits or Creator Clash 3, for sure. I've got good words from both of them so far. So
Oh, really?
hopefully, I've got word. I
my man,
donated to Ian just to make sure that he recognized my name, and he said that my name is out there and it's up in the air. So I got a good word from there, and then I got 2 people who work with Misfits who have messaged me, and they're like, trying to figure something out maybe, but I'm not going to get too hopeful on either of those just in case, So, but in terms of who I would want to match up with, I have no clue on that one. That one's
There's no
that
one from
one's
Creator Clash that you have in mind?
I'm trying to think of another creator that I just do not like. I don't know. There's some other impressionists on TikTok that I just don't care for.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to name drop necessarily though, but
do it, man. This is the place you gotta do
This is
it.
the place to name drop, buddy. This is the place.
There's a couple. There's Mr. Jack Chalmers. He's a great guy, does some great stuff, but I think he's a little he's in need of a little frog.
Alrighty. Mr. Kawakami, if you win on September 16th, who or what is next for you? Obviously, on the co-main event, there's this guy, his name's Alex Pineda. He was originally supposed to fight you on the last event. I mean, do you look towards that again, or do you maybe just move on from that and look for someone else?
I'll be honest. I'm kind of over that, just because he caused so much turmoil and trouble in the breakout scene, and just for Pat and you and everyone involved with the business it was pretty destructive as far as how things were going to flow. Everyone was stressed out, so I'm beyond Pat. After I delivered
Beyond Pat.
I mean, Pineda. I'm sorry. I love Pat. Pat Typloosion baby forever. Anyway, listen. After I beat Frog and deliver him on a crystal stretcher to Misfits for him to take the career to the next level, I might be joining him right behind him, or see what else is for me here in the small creator scene. So, but like I said, as much as I love the small creator scene, my ultimate goal is just to keep going, and if I can just keep making myself bigger and bigger and bigger and do better and put myself out there, then I'm going to do it. And I think fighting Frog here is a great step in the right direction. I honestly, it's good for him because he needs to show, Ian and Mams and all of the people involved in the higher ups that, he's going to be a little active in the boxing scene. He already got the following. I'm sure they just want to see that if he'll even step into the ring or if he'll just duck out like everyone else, So he's coming and he's ready to go. And I think that's going to help him get there. And it's going to help me because I'm fighting a guy with a big name. So it's a win-win.
Right.
That's
win-win
right, baby. I'm coming, and I'm coming hard.
You're coming hard.
Hey, yo. All right. I got one last question for each of you. I'm going to start off with TATAKAI. What is your prediction for this fight in Georgia on September 16th?
Honestly, it's just I hate to say this because I love the guy, but it might be first or second round TKO.
All right, early stoppage for TATAKAI. Potent Frog. What is your prediction for this fight?
I don't know. I think we'll hold out pretty evenly. It'll be a decision. That's how I think. I'm gonna be positive about both of us, honestly.
I'm not trying to. I'm sure you got something up your sleeve, but listen, man, it is different. It is different, and
For sure.
my first fight was against a guy with years of experience over me, and I think I gained a good bit of that from just that one fight.
Hey, listen, buddy. I fight a giant chicken all the time. This is nothing for me. Okay?
Dude, this is awesome. This is incredible.
Dude, that is amazing, bro.
But seriously, I'm gonna be real with you. I really just don't think you're gonna be able to hang in there physically with me. I really don't. And listen, I'm gonna give you your flowers if we do make the distance, but that's a hard if.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
see how it is.
And that's no disrespect to you, bro. Seriously.
All right. Now, are there any final words that you want to say? Any, maybe even some poems that you guys want to read out to each other? Like,
I honestly forgot about that.
but any final
Okay.
remarks?
Well, we have a whole musical planned for the end of the fight. We're gonna do Showgirls after the fight's over. Me and
Yep.
TATAKAI.
Yep.
I just figured it would be fun. Something
Yeah.
fun we could both do.
Yep. And after that, we plan on getting dinner together and probably just sharing a bed.
Yeah.
So, but everyone should stick around after the fight for Showgirls for sure.
Showgirls is gonna be lit.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your digital face-to-face. On September 16th, we are going back to the ring on Breakout 002 in Georgia. This is your main event. This was really awesome, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Oh. Okay.
Listen, after I beat Frog, I want LOL Tyler 1.
Oh!
Listen, Tyler 1, don't be a fucking duck, dude. No, Afro, I want you too. Both in the same night.
Oh!
Anyway.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's it, guys. This was your main event. Have a good one, everyone.